Hello and welcome to Paul's VR on the PSVR. Today I'm going to be playing just a short section, just to give you a little taste of what the game is like, what it's like to play in VR. I watched the film Backrooms just a few weeks ago and I was quite inspired to play this again. I've played it all the way through, but since watching the Backrooms film, I feel like I wanted to play it again, just to get that feeling. So let's hop on in. Section 1. Now, I'm very curious of the liminal space games. I've never played one except for this Pools. Do we have snap turning on there? I'm just going to deal with it just for this video. So it's quite a slow-paced game. You don't have any sound, any music or sounds. You just have, the sounds of what's around you in the atmosphere, such as the water. You can look under the water, and when you get up, you've got all the droplets on your headset. So it's quite a slow-paced game. People say it's creepy. I don't get creeped out by it. I think it's just interesting to explore. It's a very unique experience. So it's going to be quite a slow one to play through. I'm just going to take it easy so you can really get the atmosphere. I think I've got snap turning on. I'm pretty sure you can have smooth turning, but just for this video, I'll keep that on. Don't be messing about too much in the settings while I'm recording. So I'll change the settings in my next video. So what's it feel like when you're actually in the world itself? You can't describe it unless you play VR. Yeah, what you see on the screen if you're not playing the VR, it's flat, it's two-dimensional, but when you're actually here playing it and you're actually in the world, it is like being here. If that makes sense. It is actually like being in this atmosphere. You know, it feels like I'm in, I don't know, some massive leisure centre. The sounds are fantastic. It sounds amazing. We can duck using the joystick button. So we're moving using the joystick controller there, and we're tap snurring using the right hand side controller. It was very dark down there. I say I've never played these liminal space games. I've watched videos of people playing them, but I've never actually played any myself, except for this Pools VR, which I presume is quite a similar experience. But to actually have it in VR is so different. Now, because I'm talking, I'm not really concentrating on which way I'm going. I don't know if there's a right way or a wrong way to go. You do get to the end of a section eventually. I think this is just a dead end. It's so dark. I don't want to go down there. Listen to all the water dripping off of my feet. Which I haven't got feet. I've got hands. I have hands. So let's just listen. All you can hear is the buzzing of, I don't know, power. It's so quiet. People say it's creepy because they feel like there's somebody behind you. Now, I've never felt like that. It didn't get me like that, but I know at certain points of the game I did feel creeped out now and again. Yeah, because I'm not concentrating particularly. I'm just talking and walking. I'm not really entirely sure if I'm going any right way. Did you see that? I forgot about that. So are we actually alone then? Obviously not, because somebody just took that ladder away. Who was it? If this place is so deserted, if there's nobody around, who's keeping it clean? Well, who's bleaching the place? I will shut up soon and let you enjoy just the sounds that you can hear around you. But for now, I just wanted to show you some and talk about the commentary. So this looks new. I have to say it looks pretty damn amazing. And if you're wanting an experience, rather than a faster paced game, then this is probably a good one to play. Let's go down this one. It's also quite an opportunity while I've got no external music, external sounds, to briefly tell you about my journey with VR, particularly PlayStation VR. I have talked about it briefly on another video I played not so long ago, but I'll give you a brief history of where I started with PSVR, which was the PSVR1 back on the PlayStation 4. And I have said in a previous video, if you've watched them, that I got mine pretty late, sort of around lockdown time. It had been out probably since 2017, maybe. But I only discovered it really. In lockdown times. It was kind of a project to start. It was kind of something to do. Wow, it's so bright as well. And it became then a hobby for me, and it became then something to adapt to and to really get into. My first experience on the PSVR 1 was playing Resident Evil 7, and going from flat screen games to VR games into an experience like Resident Evil 7 in VR. Absolutely amazing. Wow, look at this. It's just so huge, you know? I mean, where is this place? Where is it? So in Resident Evil 7 on the PSVR 1 on the PlayStation 4, you still had to use your analog control stick. So you more or less felt like you were playing a flat screen game, just had it in VR. Now that's something that was later implemented properly in PSVR 2 on Resident Evil 8, where you had free movement of your hands, gunfire. It was all more immersive. I played Resident Evil 7 on VR 1 a few months ago. I put it back on just for the hell of it, and even though the feeling was still there, the feeling that I had when I put it on for my first time, the immersive experience that you have when you're playing VR instead of using an analog controller is very different. Sorry, I'm waffling on about that. And from then on, I was playing, oh god, what was I playing? Astrobot on PSVR 1. Astrobot in VR is such a fun experience. It was like playing like a Mario type of game. You know, it's like playing its version, its mascot of VR. And I was really gutted when we learnt that Astrobot, the second game, wasn't on VR2, because that would have been the deal breaker for me. I haven't bought Astrobot, the second game, just because it's not in VR2. And that is I might buy it, but I really miss the VR version. I played a game, played several games. Wow. I played several games on the PSVR1. Again, I've talked about it on a previous video. Blood and Truth, fantastic game. I'm not going to say much about that because I prattled on about it in my other video. That was an amazing experience. Fuck, what was that? Did you hear that? Where the fuck did that come from? Okay, so we might not necessarily be on our own. What the shit was that? Was it coming from down there? Oh my god, you know, it'd be so amazing if you look down there and you just saw like some huge monster. That was actually really creepy. I know I said I don't get creeped out by this, but that was really creepy. So I don't know if I'm going the right way, the wrong way. I'm just walking on by. Fuck. I do not remember them sounds the first time I played it. I must have been. You can run. There is running. I guess you don't necessarily need to unless you want to get through the game quick. So, I don't know, I might be going the right way, the wrong way, I have no idea. But this is really just to show you the experience. As I say, I've played this before. It's really just to show you and for me to prattle on and waffle along, really. I'm sure you've seen the videos before anyway, but it was nice for me to go back and revisit this after watching Backrooms. Okay, I've done an awful lot of talking, so I'm just going to shut up for a while and let you listen. That actually did give me a fright. So I got a bit lost there. I remember that happening the first time I played it. I took a, I don't know if it's a wrong turn, but I did repeat myself back there, so let's backtrack a bit. And this maze section as well, I got lost in the first time. So now we know we are definitely not alone. Did you see that? The pair of hands, they're just reaching out, and it sort of pointed this way and then disappeared. Before that, I also heard, I don't know if it was me in the water, I don't know, but I heard like some swooshing. It could have been me, but it didn't seem like it was me, and that kind of creeped me out a little bit. So, was it telling me to go this way? Possibly so. I think we're okay. So I'll just do a little bit more talking and I'll be quiet again. After I then bought my PS5, a while later after that, in 2023, I then got my PSVR2. And I've never looked back since. I absolutely love the PSVR2. I've loved playing Resident Evil 8, Resident Evil 4, Arizona Sunshine, Gran Turismo 7 I love playing as well. And I have to say, the graphics are always stunning. Everything always feels really bright. Colours really stand out. It costs a lot of money, but I am so pleased I bought it. And I bought it on opening day. I pre-ordered it, so I had it ready. Of course, it's come down now in price, and we all know why. But at the time, I really wanted to try it, because I had such a good experience with PSVR 1. Apart from, of course, all the initial setup that the PSVR 1 had. It was a nightmare with wires. The PSVR 2, as you probably know, it's just plug and play, really. It's very easy to set up and play. I played some really great games, and I've also played some pretty bad games as well. But that is the chance you take. But in hindsight, the depth and the feeling you get with PSVR 2, nothing can beat it. It's amazing. I just wish that we could get some more big titles again. I don't think it'll happen anymore, but I just wish we could. I would really love it if Resident Evil 7 got remade. There was talk about it, but I think it was only rumours. It's not going to happen now, I don't think. But I would love to have it remastered and remade. I even like just playing experiences like this. I'm also starting to play Five Nights at Freddy's. VR. Fuck. Here's got some big ass footsteps. It's even rumbling in my hands. Oh, and of course I can't not talk about PSVR2 and not talk about Horizon Call of the Mountain, which is of course the very first game that I started with. Sorry, I forgot to mention that one. And that's a great, amazing experience as well. The colours are amazing. The gameplay is amazing. It's so much fun with your bow and arrow. So what are we doing? Just throwing ourselves off of here? They don't look too safe. But there's nowhere else to go. Only down. Fuck. That was a long way down. Holy hell. Jesus. See, in real life, I'd like to experience this, but where's all the food? Maybe it's a little cafe around there, who knows? Maybe it's a vending machine. Did you hear that? Did you hear that, right? It's like a big moan, a big groan. So, I was just looking at... I'm not looking for imperfections or anything, but something I just noticed then as I walked into the water. To me, I don't know if it picks up on the video. To me, I can see it looks like droplets of water coming down from that tube over there, from that flume. But it's not. It's just the way the game is built. And also, I can see cracks in the lines there. It's just the way the game's built, but that's just a very tiny little imperfection. So I think I'd like to read or watch a video on the story of this, story of the back rooms of the Liminal Games. It's very interesting. I personally don't have any fear of this type of thing. It's just quite an experience to be in. These walls are pristine. I don't know who the cleaner is, but they're doing a great job. No mold, no mildew anywhere. They have shined every tile. It is squeaky clean. I'm rambling again, so again, I'll shut up, let you listen. God, which way? I honestly do not know which way to go. I feel like not there because I feel like that is linking to where we just were. God, it looks like London Underground underwater. Oh, this is new. This is new. So we have a yellow flume. I feel like if we go that way, it's just going to lead to the flume. But do you want to see it? Should we just go on it? Yay! Jesus. I mean, it just goes on, doesn't it? It just goes on and on. I mean, somebody's had to build this game with these maps. The game's running very smooth. I haven't seen any glitches. Apart from the odd little outside edge, but that means nothing. Okay, this is new as well. I mean, why have a swing there, you know? It sounded like a train station. Oh, okay, that section there. And I thought we'd gone back to the maze then. I thought, oh, don't tell me I've gone around in a big circle. That was actually pretty creepy. When you're in these dark rooms with just a hint of light, you know, it is pretty creepy, I must admit. This man looks in torment. It's okay, I got you. But I'm leaving you now. Oh, wow. We're not on water anymore. My God, this guy's got some big ass shoes. Would I just throw myself off? Oh, yes I do. I just hurt myself. Wow. Oh. What the fuck was that? Did you see that? I have no idea what that was. It was like some sonic boom went straight for me. It wasn't exactly loud. I saw it more than I heard it. So what does that mean? I mean, I have played this before. I feel like I should know. Water's pretty shallow here. So we've been down these steps. We've just gone for a wander around the back there to see what the difference was. The sound is quite loud, that moving of the water, sloshing sound. It's quite loud. It's probably quite loud to hear on the video. I might have to turn that down a tad, because when it's repetitive like that, it might be a bit annoying. So listen to that. I've got some music playing. So who put that music on? I mean, there's somebody controlling the place. You know, it's got power, it's got music, it's got something. Somebody's here. Is somebody watching us? Of another tormented soul, piece of artwork. I feel like if we go up there, it's just going to lead to there. So we'll not do that. I've been on a few flumes. Do they still call them flumes? Log flumes, we called them back in my day. I want to try and whip through this bit so I can end the video at the end of a section, hopefully. Should probably try and take it a bit slower so you get the full immersive experience. But as I say, if you want that full immersive experience, you've got to play it in VR. My God, it just goes on and on. This site must be huge. Must be the size of a city out there. So I think, I'm not entirely sure, but I think that's the end of the first section. We've gone from the very white pools, leisure centre-y look, I suppose you could say. So we now got this other section. We've got some black, we've got some white, we've got some really bright white lights in front of us. So I'm going to hold that video there now because I've done quite a lot of running around, quite a lot of talking. So I'm just going to give you my thoughts on the game so far. It's an experience. I've played this maybe once before, the whole game through. I enjoyed it. And I started playing it again probably 2 or 3 months ago just for the experience of it again. It is definitely one of those slower paced games. There's no action involved. But it's the feeling of being somewhere secluded. It's the feeling of being somewhere out of your control. You don't know what's around the next corner. It's crazy. It's an absolutely huge place to explore. And if you're really curious about these immersive games, immersive backroom type games, there's plenty out there. There's plenty to play, plenty to watch. This is the only experience I have so far of it. and I enjoy it. It's definitely something you can sit down to play. I'm standing up, but I've sat down to play it before. There are the odd moment of creepiness, as you heard. There's some bizarre sounds that we don't know what it is. So there are moments where it keeps you on your toes. But for me, it's that feeling of what's round the next corner, what's going to happen next. Because we're definitely not alone. We know that. We are not alone. We've seen hands on a ladder. We've heard voices, sorry, we've heard noises. And there's been some kind of sonic boom thing that came towards me. So we're not alone, but we don't know what the story is. Gameplay wise, it runs really smoothly. Everything works fine. The depth feels great. It feels like I'm in these rooms. The water looks amazing. The water looks like I'm actually in that pool. It looks, the shimmer on it, the lighting of these lights, as you can see, shimmering on the water. It is beautiful. So there we go. So that's the first part. I will do part 2 and see what happens next. Thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it.